Okay. We managed to win. And I think I still have most of my limbs. Whew. Phew. Those creatures were incredibly powerful.
I might have expected a bit much. I thought that fight would be a little less pathetic.
Man, this guy. You underestimate us at your peril, dire wolf. We've slain monsters like your pets many times before.
Tuh. Screw it. This is just sad. I didn't think you'd be this weak.
What? Oh, okay, I thought he was just being like mega, like, just like, I'm gonna ignore your, like, I'm gonna ignore your bravado and still treat you as dirt, like, never mind, like completely ignoring our, like, counter word there. Never mind, he's angry at the worms, okay.
I'm disappointed in you, worms!
What? No, never mind, I guess he's after us, okay. Okay, my bad, I thought he was shitting at the worms there for a second. Poor choice of words to refer to us as worms. I thought he was talking about the worms. I'm stupid. Okay, but yeah, alright. Yeah, he cleaned our clocks. Got it.
This is bullshit. Lo was talking out of his ass again. He tells me the divine blade isn't the only one in my barrel who might give me a run for my money. That this is what I get?
No.
Well, nothing for it then. I'll just have to sweet-talk the professor into letting me hunt old Fangboy. He'll be a little more exciting than this at least.
What? Hold on!
Ooh. What? You can still talk?
You disgusting sicko! Listen to me. If you mean Joshua when you say Fangboy, I will never let you hurt him!
Estelle.
I'd give you props on taking my punch and still being able to stand. But give it up. I can see your knees buckling.
You really think I care about that? I'll find Joshua. I'll bring him home. And I won't let scum like you get in the way!
Estelle.
You get why they call me the Direwolf, right? I don't hold back for women or kids. Or both. You're a martial artist, sort of. I hope you know what you're asking for by pointing that thing at me.
Of course I do. If you think you can beat me, come on!
Nice. Tell you what, I respect your guts. You'll die in one blow. I'll make it quick.
Alright, I thought he was gonna be ultra disrespect and walk off, but alright. Man, this is just as dire as it was with LeBlanc. Man, are we ever gonna get a solid win against the Ouroboros guys? I guess not in early game, because they have to sell these guys for how tough they are, so, yeah, but like, man, these are bummers.
No! Estelle!
Estelle, run!
Die. Gah!
What? Whoa! Oh my god, the Eastern Giant! And we get the, like, martial arts tournament music? Oh, that's fantastic. Wow, hey, good curveball from the game, because I was like, I was thinking about, like, are all the Ouroboros guys gonna be rivals for our party members? And, when we ran into Walter here, like, I was like, I don't feel like he's really a rival for any of our characters. I guess that theory doesn't fly. And then I kind of felt like him and Sherazard had a moment there, you know, kind of, because Sherazard was the one to step up and challenge him. And then it looked like Estelle was like standing up to challenge him. So I thought like, oh, is he gonna be the rival for one of these two? Great curveball! It's actually the rival of...
A perfect entrance, my friend.
Olivier! And... Zin? Yeah, it's Zin! That's awesome that he showed up. I totally didn't expect that. That was like... Total, yeah, super good. Because, like, you know, we already had Tita in the party. Like, you know, it was like, oh, yeah, Tita's the character we bump into this chapter. Although I guess we got 2 party members in last chapter, so, alright. Guess this makes sense, but... Yeah, it's Zin, and he's gonna be Zin's rival! That's so good!
Hi, Estelle. Feels like it's been ages. I meant to come sooner, but work back home took longer than I expected. I'm glad to see I made it in time.
Don't tell me you didn't time that one on purpose, Zin.
So you're the A-rank Grayson Low mentioned. Perfect. Been a while, Zin. That's right, Walter. I hardly expected to meet you here of all places, though. I always knew you had the mind of a wolf, but tell me, when did you develop the heart and loyalty of a serpent? Oh, that'd be right after we met last.
I mean, look at this. They have, like, history already, these two. This is perfect. This is so cool.
I've been having the time of my life since I joined the society, too. You blind fool! Do you even realize what you've done? What you're doing? It would break Master's heart to see...
Oh, no! It's like a... Oh, it's such a classic setup. Oh, man.
Oh, spare me the righteous claptrap. You know better than anyone the path I've chosen. You keep talking nonsense and I will kill you. Got it? I wonder, do you even know Killikus up there in Zeiss? What? She's been working there as the guild receptionist for the past 2 years. Before then, she was wandering the continent.
Did they hint at Zin and Kilika having a history? I can't remember. I know they're both from the nebulous, like, eastern lands, but I miss if they had a personal connection, so... But now we're getting some juicy stuff here, you know?
The hell? Why bother coming to a backwater place like Liberal? What's she thinking? I don't know either, to be honest. But I do know that, even now, she wants to see you. Set aside this Ouroboros madness, Walter. Go see. Oh! Gah! I told you. Talk nonsense and kill you. Well, hey. Forget Kilika. You being here just made my year. This Planet of Professors is gonna be a whole lot of fun.
Okay, power down.
Wait! Walter! You ladies keep working on your kung fu until next time. See ya.
Dude, the mad disrespect. Okay. Alright then. I was like, him just walking off. Oh man. I mean, I hate that guy also, but like, oh boy, do I like that guy.
Walter!
Hey, we can move again. Thanks for saving us, Zin. Why are you here, though?
I stopped by the Zeiss branch, and Kilika began fussing at me a little. She told me to hurry on over to Elmo to join forces with you. And do you think I would miss an entrance this spectacular? I simply had to come as well.
So we have Kilika to thank. Well, thank you too. You really saved us there. Putting that aside, though... Zin, you actually know that psychopath? How is that even possible? Yeah, they hinted a whole bunch of backstory there. Like, man, they did a lot with a little. I appreciated it. Let's see if Zin spills the whole backstory, or he's just like,
I can't spare to go into details. He's an old acquaintance. I'll explain in detail once we return to the guild. With Walter's device gone, the dragon veins are calming, so the hot springs should cool down.
Estelle's group took the chance to relax in the springs once they returned to the surface before going back to Zeiss. Oh my god, a second Hot Springs episode? This game is firing on all cylinders. Oh, okay. That one went off screen, huh? That's fine with me.
I see. So the man in sunglasses was Walter, as I thought.
Yeah, wait, what? As you suspected from the beginning?
When I heard his physical description and clothing, I thought it might be possible. More to the point, you were careless. How could you allow him to escape with the gospel?
Oh, come on! I didn't think it was that important. Did you forget that you're the one who shoved me off toward Elmo without so much as half an explanation?
That was a mistake on my part, yes. I thought, however, that you wouldn't need me to spell out every single detail for you, Zin.
Ugh. You're far less cute when you do that, you know.
Regardless, Estelle Bright, your investigation into the earthquakes is complete. Allow me to give you your compensation for this mission.
Mission success. That's actually not a huge compensation for a big old investigation, but sure. Now the real question is, no rank up. Just add salt on the wound of being trounced by Walter over there. Oh! Wait a second. Another investigate. Okay, hey! A little more moolah. Yeah! Oh, this game played with my emotions. You silly game. The Petrify Quartz. Neat. I might already have one of those. We'll see. Thanks, Kilika. But, it sounds like you two know that nut in the glasses. What's up with him?
We do. How do I even begin?
Quite simply, Zin, Walter, and I, we were fellow students. Walter was the elder student.
Yeah, he's the tougher guy, or, I don't know. Usually the elder guy's the tougher guy. I don't know. Elder student? You mean he was your elder in martial arts, then?
Well, to be precise, Kilika wasn't a student, or just a student, anyway. She was Master Ryuga's.
My part does not matter.
Okay, that's mysterious.
Walter is a student of the Taito style, and 6 years ago he left the dojo, and it seems he was recruited by Ouroboros soon after. That should explain everything.
Kilika.
No, that's all we need to hear. She's right. So, he uses the same Taito style as the two of you, That explains his monstrous strength, at least.
He's even stronger now than he was in the dojo. It's safe to say he's a true master of the style now, I think.
What is properly safe to say is that he is incredibly dangerous. It seems likely we won't be dealing with any more earthquakes, however. It is probably safe to relax our guard. A bit.
Seems like it. I'll let the citizens and workers know.
Oh, I completely missed that Murdoch was here. They really did gather everybody here. That's actually kind of funny.
And I'm here too. Well done, gang.
They used another gospel, though. And they were using it in conjunction with some kind of machine which could stimulate septium veins. Also, remember what Bleu Blanc did with that hologram projector beneath the academy. Whatever the gospel may be, it is definitely capable of forcing other orbital devices into feats which greatly exceed their original designs. I believe you are correct, my lady. Holographic projecting and excitement of septium veins are both possible, in theory. What they do with these gospels, however, is completely beyond our understanding of orbital technology. And I don't mean just my understanding. I can't imagine anyone I know at any famous factory managing any better.
It's true. I doubt either the Verne Company in Calvard or the Reinfeld Company in the Empire could do such things. Even the Epstein Foundation, for all its progress in tactical armaments, couldn't manage such feats.
In other words, the Society's got crazy super technology nobody else does.
Indeed. They must have someone with tremendous genius and skill working for them. Well, I'll just have to show them what for.
Oh man, we're setting up a rival character for Professor Russell even? That's crazy.
Grandpa?
I suppose we have no choice now. We finished the Arsail's new orbital engine too, so we have free capacity. We'll devote the Central Factory's full resources to analyzing the gospel sample we have.
Ta! Of course we will!
If you can figure out what the Gospels are, it'll be a big help. I mean, who knows what else they're gonna use them for after this? Their agents keep talking about experiments as well. Somehow, I find it hard to believe they'll only stop at 2.
If Professor Russell will be taking care of the analysis of the Gospel, I believe it would be best if your group moved on, Estelle.
Yeah, I agree. We didn't catch the bad guy, but there won't be any more earthquakes at least. I'm actually, I don't know, I suppose he's like, oh my god, we're leaving, but yeah, we kinda wrapped up the plot of this chapter, so way the story's structured, it was about time we packed our bags and headed elsewhere. My guess, hold on, we were in Rouen, and this was Zeiss. Bose, we're probably gonna go to Bose next. You know, because Roland is home territory. I feel like they'd save that last, and Gransul is the capital, so I feel like that's kind of, not in the cards either. So, just kind of leaves Bose as the next place to go to. So, looking forward to it. Any suggestion on where to go next, Kilika?
The central branch of the guild in Gransul sent us a request for aid.
Oh, really? Well, I guess sometimes the game does, when I say that stuff that the game says like a minute too early, I guess sometimes the game has a way of surprising me. Are we really going to Gransul next? I guess that also makes sense because it's right next to Zeiss, so we can just walk there, but still, it's the capital. I don't know.
They claim to have received an official mission directly from the leadership of the Royal Army.
The Royal Army? You mean from Dad?
They did not share any details. They did, however, request all of you by name. There is a good chance this involves Ouroboros.
Wow, okay. Well, then we really can't refuse the call if we're being called out like that. Probably, yeah. Well, we can hardly turn down an invitation from the capital, now can't we?
Then it's decided!
Oh, sweet! Are you really joining us already? Like, yeah, we did get, 2 party members in Rouen, so... Oh, it'd be great if we got Zen on the team right now as well. I would love that. And then we can get Agate and Annalise in the next chapter, I guess. Alright. That's cool with me.
Once we finish our last bits of business in Zeiss, let us board the next flight to the capital.
Really? We could just walk over. It's really short walk. Well, actually, it's hard to say because, obviously they're, shrinking down the scale of this country, So, I don't know. Maybe it actually is, a couple of days on foot to get to Gransul, and we're just, not, we're not being, we're not seeing it properly in the Vijima game, You know what I mean. Sounds like a... Wait, we? Zin, are you coming with us?
Hey now, why do you think I came all the way back here? Not only is Walter on the prowl, but you are still searching for Joshua, yes? You can bet I'll help you in any way I can.
Aw, thanks, Zin. Having you with us will be like having 100 men on our side. That fiend with the sunglasses did nearly break us like twigs. If you can help us train to resist him, it would be a great help.
Of course! His moves are pretty special, but I can teach you all some counters at least.
Thank you.
Estelle? Shara?
Oh, okay, you know what? Actually, yeah, technically, we should have been leaving Tita behind at this point. Job's done with Tita, she helped us out and we should be moving on because she's not a bracer. But let's see what the dialogue here is.
Can I come too?
Huh?
Well, the society might use more weird devices or more gospels. I think I might be able to help if they do. Please, take me with you.
But... Well, this is a bit of a pickle. I'd say it's up to Professor Russell. Sir? Oh yeah, I guess he is the legal guardian.
Well, I have to say that the grandfather in me is filled with terror at the mere idea. But, as you can see, my little Tita is quite stubborn, and I want to make her dreams possible whenever I can. Go ahead, Tita. I won't stop you.
Grandpa!
The Ouroboros clearly have a greater technological edge than we could have ever imagined. In that sense, Tita is absolutely correct. She could be a great help to you. I'd say you're getting quite a deal. You're not selling a new product here, Professor.
Well, I'll admit having Tita along really would help, but if someone like that man attacks us again,
Well, it occurs to me, especially given what that madman said, I don't believe the society cares at all for the safety of civilians. I don't think we can really say she'll be all that safer here.
That's an interesting way to put it, but I guess there's some point to that. Oh. In other words, she might actually be safer traveling with us? Or at least it's no more dangerous than staying here.
I think so, yes. Chloe, Shara.
Okay, I get it. Come on, it's not like I wanted to say goodbye to Tita either. To be honest, but I do appreciate this extended sequence though. It would have been really callous if everyone was super okay with bringing along this child on this mission, but you wanted it at home as well. Come on, guys. Don't you lie to me.
Estelle.
That is, anyway, we'll be counting on you, Tita.
Okay.
Well, good to see that settled. Our little group grows livelier all the time. Tita, do take care. I'll take care of unraveling the mystery of this gospel business while you're gone. Don't worry.
Okay. Good luck, Grandpa.
Don't worry too much about Professor Russell, everyone. I'll keep both eyes on him and make sure he doesn't cause any catastrophes.
I'm counting on you, Mr. Murdoch.
Oh, don't you have a church or something to run off to, Murdoch?
I will contact Elnan at the Gransil Guild House. May the blessings of she who dwells above be with you. Take care on your journey.
Good stuff, everybody. That's the end of Chapter 2, The Raging Land. Well, that sure was a raging land indeed. title makes perfect sense now. That was really fun. It was really neat. I don't know if that's my favorite chapter in the two games we've played. I was going to say the 2 chapters, by which I mean the 2 games. But like, it was solid. It was really fun. That final dungeon was pretty neat. Sticking around was really nice. Yeah. I think Zeiss as an area isn't exactly my favorite, so I think everything going on in Zeiss loses a couple of points just on that fact. The environments just aren't quite as interesting, but Plains Land and a rock tunnel. But still solid, really good time. Are we on that? Jumping to that airship, maybe. But okay. Whew. Oh, it's Leicester Fortress. Okay. For a minute, it took so long for that to load up. I was like really scared that like my game had like crashed or something, like soft locked. Okay. Did well scaring me. Okay, these are the guys from the factory. You can tell because there's that lady with the fuchsia hair and the like assistant guy, Gustav. Yeah.
So the Arsail's arrived, eh?
Yeah, it's also the Arsail there. They talked about that, yeah.
Ah, damn. Every time I see this ship, my heart skips a beat.
Oh, what was the voice I gave? Like real Valley Girl vibe, more like bored goth girl vibe, Okay. I hear you, boss. Who needs a guy or a girl when you can fall in love with something like that? Don't think there's an engineer alive who'd deserve to work on her every day, though.
That's my line.
Ooh, somewhat. It's one of the 2 guys at Leiston, but I don't know who is like Lieutenant Chief Gustav. Thank you for coming. I know you've been busy. It could be Sid or Cassius, but I just can't tell. It's Sid. I blanked for a second because also I was like, wait a second, they're both like brunettes. So yes, but Sid is this like hazel brown hair. Yeah.
Hey, Sid. Wasn't expecting you to come meet us. I thought you'd moved up in the world and left behind your job as garrison commander here.
Well, I have. I'm intending to leave aboard a patrol ship with my men later on. Until then, however, I'm free, so I thought I may as well come and greet you.
Well, good luck with the patrol at least. Oh, yeah. Wasn't there an earthquake around here a bit ago? You didn't let anything happen to the Arsail, did you?
No, the Arsail was in the air during the earthquake. The earthquake caused little damage in general, in fact. We were prepared in advance for it. Our facilities should still be perfect for your needs.
Good to hear. Anyhow, we'd love to get down to work, but I'm wondering, where are all the Royal Guard folks?
Ah, here, let me show you. We should be just in time for a bit of a show.
Oh? A bit of a show?
Ooh, look at those cool Royal Guard uniforms. Oh, I love that. Oh, is that that's Julia, right? Oh, cool. I think that's Julia. Oh, she's cool too.
Combatants, at the ready. And begin!
Yeah! This is actually a cool show. And, yeah, actually, that's Cassius, is it? Right, because he fights with a stick, just like Estelle. Yeah. Actually, Cassius's hair is actually way closer to Sid's than I remember it being, but I spotted the stash there, so yeah, never mind. It's Cassius.
Julia, your attacks are too predictable. With a rapier, you should be able to overwhelm me with moves only possible with a light blade. Remember when I taught you, and come at me again.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Whoa, woo. part of me was like, I would have maybe like, if I'd been like, a part of me was like, this would have been cool as we got to like play this somehow, a small little playable sequence. But to be honest, I'm enjoying the exciting cutscene as well. It's fine with me. Good, that's better. And now, my turn. Oh, he's good. Man, the sprite work, by the way. 'Cause this is just for like this like little cutscene here, but those poses and stuff. Also with Zin when he like attacked Walter. That all looked amazing, Oh, it's so good. Defense is the same way. Build an image of the flow of battle in your mind, offense and defense, and use it to predict the foe's movements.
Sir.
Yeah! Ooh, that's cool. That pose there. Oh my god, he did the spinneroonie on the...
Enough! I call the match.
Oh yeah, bravo! Bravo! Not a whit less than I expected. I only taught you the barest of basics all those years ago. But you've come far on your own, Julia. Well done.
No, sir. My performance was shameful. I could not best you.
Don't disparage yourself, Schwartz. That was a fairly impressive display. Emphasis on the fairly.
But, General...
Remember who you're fighting, Captain. I've yet to meet a man or woman who can match blades with Cassius without having their swords swept from their hand in a few strokes. You did very well for yourself. I see why Cassius and Her Majesty place such stock in you.
Thank you, sir. Still, a chance to practice like this doesn't come up very often. I'd like to continue until I'm truly unable to fight, if you don't mind.
Good!
That's like the first time I've seen General Morgan smile, or like feel positive emotions ever. Huh. Didn't think he had it in.
Well, Cassius, up for risking a skewering again? She may well manage it this time.
Well, I'd be humbled to get poked down a peg. But I believe we have a visitor. Yeah, okay. Where is this going, this scene, I wonder,
Huh. Dang, if that wasn't one heck of a show. Well fought, both of you. Captain Schwartz, that was very impressive.
Lieutenant Colonel Sid. And the man with you is...
Maintenance Chief Gustav, ma'am. The Central Factory sent me over. Nice to meet you, Captain.
Oh, pardon me. I am Captain Julia Schwartz, Company Commander of the Royal Guard. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Gustav.
It seems that will be all for today, then.
All right, lads, show's over. Back to your posts.
Sir!
Oh, geez, I wanted to say the fight goes on.
Me too. So, mind showing me to the Arsail's engine room? I'd like to get an idea of how we're going to attack this.
Certainly. Follow me. You'll have to excuse me, General Morgan, General Bright. General, thank you very much for your guidance.
Not at all. These old bones needed a workout anyway.
Captain, Mr. Gustav, take care with the Arsail.
Sir.
No worries, General. The Arsail's like my baby. I won't let her down. Captain Schwartz has gotten quite impressive. I swear she's even better than when I saw her last.
Yes, she's come a long way, very quickly. Even now, she's only a step or two below you and Richard, Colonel. And she can only grow.
Indeed. Watching youth on display like that gives me back a bit of my old drive. Cassius, how about it? I'll give you a skewering later, if you're up for it.
Morgan, I'm not sure it'd be the best idea at your age. Wow. Are you telling me this is an RPG world where old people don't just retain all their levels and abilities and just, old people aren't the most badass people in the world? That's not possible. That doesn't compute in my brain. Besides, I heard you did quite well for yourself at last year's tournament in Gransel. You have to let the young folks have their moment occasionally.
Huh. Why do you think I gave you command? If you could say that, how about you stop complaining and do your job?
Ouch, but my foot ran into that hornet's nest.
Speaking of a hornet's nest, Lieutenant Colonel, I believe you will be assigned to the guard patrol.
Yes, sir. I'll be leaving at noon. I'll be using 3 companies and 2 patrol ships.
I'll be at the signing ceremony itself, but I won't be free until then. You're in charge of the defense of Gransel until then.
Aha, okay, something interesting going on down in Gransel. And Sid's gonna be part of it then. Okay. I mean, this could have just been like nice little exposition showing what some side characters are doing in the meanwhile, but also a little bit of laying the foundation for something then. I feel it.
Leave it to me, sir. I'll be sure to work well with the Bracer Guild to make sure that nothing happens.
I don't like it, but I suppose we've little choice but to lean on those civilians this time.
Right, he never was a big fan of bracers, yeah. Warming up to the guild a little, Morgan? Oh! Intrigue music. What's this all about? Who is that? Canon. Was that her name? Wait. That's, yeah, because, or is this a different character? Actually, my brain just blanked. Isn't that, Lieutenant Colonel Richards, like, second in command, whose name eludes me at the moment, I hate to say it, but I don't remember it being Canon. Huh. Okay. Weird. And is it the same character? Because also, like, did she have that, like, light blue jerkin? I'm sorry. This. I feel like an idiot right now. Because I was primed that we'd cut back to like our party and we'd get a move on, but like they're still laying on the start of chapter exposition here, so we're not even done yet. Whatever.
Watchtowers, orbital sensors, a mined harbor, and gun emplacements covering all approaches.
I'm just doing the whatever her name was voice for this character as well, because I'm confused.
A perfect defense in every way. If that's the way you want to play, Cassius Bright, I'll just have to change the rules of the game a little, as suggested. Sir, just wait a little bit longer. Your freedom is coming soon, Colonel. I promise.
Oh, no, it is her, is it? Right? She's become a rogue agent. She's out to bust Sid. Not Sid. Richard. Interesting. Okay. That's fascinating. Okay. The Mad Tea Party. Oh boy. The next bad guy's gonna be a Mad Hatter themed guy. Oh no. I don't know. That's just a wild swing from me. Oh no. We'll just have to find out what the next Ouroboros guy is going to be like. Ooh. So, please form your party. You may choose 2 other members aside from the mandatory members. Dang, I was really hoping we could swap Shara out so I could have Tita, because she's been in the party the least recently. And then I would have, Olivier Or I'd swap Tita in with, sorry. I wanted to swap out Shara, because she's been the most. So I could swap in Tita, because she's been the least relatively overall in the game. And then Olivier and Zin, because Zin is new on the team, newly returned. And Olivier, because I promised that I'd have him in the party. I think, unfortunately, a tank with superior offense and defense, but weak with arts. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to, because it looks like I forgot to check what Olivier's level was. I promised I'd check if he gets residual XP, and I am not sure. I think he might not actually get residual XP, because I think he was level 48 when we left him out of the party.
Alright, please.
So we gotta bring in Olivier, and I'm gonna bring in Zin, even though he's very overpowered right now at level 54. We gotta bring him in for a bit. Alright! Hang out with this this party for a bit. It's the only fair thing to do. Okay. Now the game's gonna get crazy with the alternate dialogue, by the way, because there's gonna be so many party composition choices now. Ooh, but I love it. I've said it before. I think video games lost a little bit of this charm when everything became voiced, and it turned out that every party member just is in every cutscene nowadays. A little bit of the magic vanished, in my opinion. IMHO. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Okay, next stop, Gransel. We'll head to the dock once everyone's ready. This is a request from the military, so I don't think we should dawdle too long. We should have time to finish any stray jobs or stray shopping before we have to go, though. Off we go! Well, let's quickly look if there's anything new here. A non-aggression pact signing. Oh! Reinford Company. More than just guns. Tanks. Tanks are a thing. Good lord. Wasn't there some tanks in the opening cutscene that spoils a bunch of stuff? I was kind of marking out about the tanks there as well. Do I remember that right? Anyway, yeah, any new gear? No, and there's nothing for our boy, our big boy, Zin. I love that his sprite is so gigantic. Oh, dude, he's doing well, it's not quite an Akuma pose, but it's getting there. Oh, dude, this guy, he's so cool. How's he doing ornament-wise? Yeah, he doesn't have any amazing link-ups, so... Are there any spare ones we could give, like Petrify? What do you mean can't install two of the same type? He's doesn't mute and Petrify overlap, I guess. Okay, fine. Well, let's give him evade 2. Oop, no. Let's give him evade 2 and action 1. They're kind of boring ones, but they're good for his. Again, if he's less art focused and more craft focused, we want to boost his physical stats for that. So those action and evade are good choices. Good lord, his HP. By the way, I mean this is how he's always been, but he's just he's such a beef lord. I dig it. Now, apart from that, one more thing we want to do. Let's check over here. There is a new quest. Okay, so everybody, next time we are not going to Gransel as soon as we can. We gotta take care of this missing guest problem. A guest left to do some touring and failed to return by the specified date and time. We would like to request an immediate investigation. For details, please inquire at the front desk of our hotel. Feels like that's a bit of nosy hotel service, but yeah, okay. Maybe in these trying times with Ouroboros on the rise, you gotta do that, yeah? What was everybody else's orb set up, by the way? It's Chloe who currently has the Earth one, so I was thinking if I should check the Petrify sitch. Let's give that to Olivier, actually, so he gets a Earth Guard and Crest. Nice little, number 2 Chloe there, I guess, Why not? Let's give that to him, that Petrify, Also, Petrify with his AoE moves will be very, very strong. I think it procced even on, your AoE crafts, I think. So that's very, very strong, anyway, is my point. Yeah. But, yeah, that's all for today. We went long because it was a chapter finisher. No surprises there. Next time, we're gonna have a quick look at the hotel. And I guess we are off to Gransel after that. So should be fun. Gonna get to practice a little bit of a Zin too. That's good because I remember him being strong, but I don't remember entirely how he works. Oh, excuse me. So sorry, sir. Sorry. So look forward to all that next time, everybody. Thank you for joining, and catch you later. Bye-bye.